I'm going to share a super easy calendar trick that can change your financial game for good, and I promise you won't want to miss it. You're about to discover a simple yet powerful technique that has the potential to transform your financial situation and bring you closer to achieving your goals. I'm excited to share this with you because I know how it can impact your life. Most people struggle with their finances, but what if I told you there's a way to take control and create the wealth you've always wanted? Imagine having the freedom to pursue your passions, travel the world, and live the life you've always dreamed of. That's what this calendar trick can do for you, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But before we dive in, let me ask you, are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you sick of feeling like you're stuck in a rut, and you don't know how to get out? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people around the world are struggling financially, and it's not because they're not working hard enough. The truth is, most people have been misled about what it takes to create real wealth. They've been taught that it requires a lot of time, effort, and sacrifice, but that's just not true. The truth is, creating wealth is much simpler than you think, and I'm going to show you how. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and start building the life you've always wanted, then keep watching because what I'm about to share with you will change everything. You'll be amazed at how simple yet effective this calendar trick is, and you'll wonder why you didn't discover it sooner. We all know people who seem to have it all together financially, and we often wonder what their secret is. They're not smarter than us, they're not working harder than us. The truth is, they've just figured out a few simple tricks that allow them to manage their finances effectively and create wealth. And one of those tricks is the calendar trick I'm about to share with you. So, let's dive in and explore the common struggles people face when it comes to achieving financial stability. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth creation is that it requires a lot of money to start with. People think that if they just had a little more money, they could invest it and start building wealth, but that's not true. The truth is, wealth creation has nothing to do with how much money you have, and everything to do with how you manage what you have. Another common struggle people face is a lack of discipline when it comes to their spending habits. They know they should be saving and investing, but they just can't seem to resist the temptation of spending money on things they don't need. This lack of discipline leads to a cycle of debt and financial stress that's hard to break. People feel like they're drowning in debt, and they don't know how to get out. They're stuck in a rut, and they don't know how to escape. But the truth is, getting out of debt and achieving financial stability is much simpler than you think. It all comes down to managing your finances effectively, and that's exactly what the calendar trick can help you do. Most people have a mindset that's focused on scarcity rather than abundance. They think that there's only so much money to go around, and if they don't grab as much of it as they can, someone else will. But the truth is, there's more than enough money to go around. The problem is, most people are focusing on the wrong things. They're focusing on making more money rather than managing what they already have. This focus on making more money leads to a cycle of stress and anxiety that's hard to break. People are constantly worried about how they're going to pay their bills, and they're never able to relax and enjoy their lives. But the truth is, financial freedom is within your reach. You just need to change your mindset and focus on managing your finances effectively. One of the biggest myths about wealth creation is that it's only for the wealthy. People think that if they're not already wealthy, they'll never be able to achieve financial freedom. But that's just not true. Anyone can create wealth, regardless of their income level or financial situation. All it takes is a few simple changes to your daily habits, and you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Another common struggle people face is a lack of patience. They want to get rich quick, and they're not willing to put in the time and effort required to achieve financial freedom. But the truth is, getting rich quick is a myth. It's not going to happen overnight, and anyone who promises you otherwise is lying. Financial freedom takes time, effort, and discipline, but it's worth it in the end. So, how do you break free from these common struggles and start building wealth? How do you take control of your finances and start living the life you've always wanted? That's where the calendar trick comes in. This simple yet powerful technique can help you manage your finances effectively, create wealth, and achieve financial freedom. The calendar trick is based on a few simple principles. First, you need to identify your financial goals and priorities. What's most important to you? Is it paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for a big purchase? Once you know what your goals are, you can start allocating your money accordingly. The key is to focus on your priorities and ignore everything else. Next, you need to create a budget that's aligned with your goals. This means tracking your income and expenses, and making sure that you're allocating your money effectively. It's not about depriving yourself of things you enjoy, it's about making conscious decisions about how you're spending your money. Now, let's talk about how the calendar trick works. The first step is to identify your paydays and bill due dates. You need to know exactly how much money you have coming in, and when your bills are due. Once you have this information, you can start allocating your money accordingly. The next step is to prioritize your bills. Which bills need to be paid first? Are there any bills that can be paid later? By prioritizing your bills, you can ensure that you're paying the most important ones first, and avoiding late fees and penalties. The final step is to review your budget and adjust as needed. This means tracking your expenses and making sure that you're staying on track with your goals. If you find that you're struggling to make ends meet, you can adjust your budget accordingly. The calendar trick is a simple yet powerful technique that can help you take control of your finances and start building wealth. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a proven strategy that's been used by thousands of people around the world. I know it works because I've used it myself. I've been in debt, and I've struggled to make ends meet. But once I started using the calendar trick, everything changed. I was able to pay off my debt, build an emergency fund, and start saving for my goals. And I know you can do the same. In fact, I want to share a personal story with you. A few years ago, I was struggling to make ends meet. I was in debt, and I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. But then I discovered the calendar trick, and everything changed. I was able to pay off my debt, build an emergency fund, and start saving for my goals. Today, I'm financially free, and I owe it all to the calendar trick. I know the calendar trick can do the same for you. It's a simple yet powerful technique that can help you take control of your finances and start building wealth. So, don't wait any longer, start using the calendar trick today, and start building the life you've always wanted. So, to recap, the calendar trick is a simple yet powerful technique that can help you take control of your finances and start building wealth. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a proven strategy that's been used by thousands of people around the world. By identifying your financial goals, creating a budget, prioritizing your bills, and reviewing your budget, you can take control of your finances and start living the life you've always wanted. Remember, financial freedom is within your reach. You just need to change your mindset and focus on managing your finances effectively. The calendar trick is a simple yet powerful technique that can help you do just that. So, start using it today, and start building the life you've always wanted. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description box below. And if you want to learn more about personal finance and wealth creation, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.